differente tra quel set e il set dei Medici?
It doesn't feel like it's done with higher funds. The scale that we're doing this on, I don't notice any different from that point of view. I really don't. And the level of artistry and talent that I'm surrounding with all day, I'm just an actor, so I don't know what budgets are on things. But for me, I can't tell the difference from that point of view. I've noticed something that's brilliant on set. This is a big difference between a British set and an Italian set. Is that in Britain we really plan everything to the smallest detail, and then if something goes wrong, the set will shut down for 5 hours. Nothing will happen. Italians don't plan things as well, but everything happens all day. The best improvisers in the world, the most plugged-in, creative, active people. And so every day, it feels very alive. The set feels very alive. And then Frank spoke about the thriller element to this with the death of Giovanni. And what's interesting was that's such a backbone, such a strong spine to the story. But every day I'm more and more intrigued by the characters that I'm meeting. Not to the point of forgetting about my father's murder, because that would be dumb. But the story is really, it's like a river rapids. You're being swept and turned and flipped, and you think you're somewhere and you're not, and you think someone's something and they aren't. And that's it's like real life, and maybe a similarity to Game of Thrones is that real life isn't always happy endings. Bad things happen, and we don't know what's going to happen next, or who to blame for what does happen, and that keeps things really exciting and present. And there's a real drive through the series, and the more epic it gets, and the bigger it gets, the bigger this wave gets, and I'm very excited to see what everyone thinks of it.
È sempre molto bello sentire descritto il set italiano dal...
An amazing time working with Dustin. It's been so intense. We've created every day, and I'm still very much in the middle of it. We're 2 months into shooting, with another 3 months to go. So there's a lot to be done, but it's the easiest job I've ever had to get up at 4 a.m. for, because I'm happy every morning to get up and get on set with some of the most talented people I've ever worked with, and every day we strive to make the best and most interesting piece we can, and we're doing it, and that's a very thrilling, exciting feeling to have every day.
Conoscevi prima la storia di Cosimo? Conoscevi i Medici o hai imparato tutto leggendo la sceneggiatura?
I knew the name of the Medicis, but nothing more, and learned a lot from the screenplay, and also a lot from many books that teach us a lot about this time period and these this family and the generations that go on and on. But a lot of it's to do with Frank's writing, who's brought these people alive who we don't have documents about who they actually were. We can see what their deeds were, but we don't know who they really were. And Frank's really delved into this world and brought out some amazing characters, people who were at the forefront of what they were doing, and that's something very exciting to play.
E che cos'è la cosa che ti è piaciuta di più di questo personaggio? Cosa ti è piaciuto di più di Cosimo e della famiglia Medici? Che cosa ti ha colpito? Ecco.
There's a concept that runs through the script that Giovanni teaches Cosimo, and it's something that really hooked me in, and it's this concept of doing something for the greater good, and it not just being about yourself and what you want. And today I think we are all very much very focused on doing things for ourselves and progressing within ourselves. And you had this amazing family who dedicated their lives to, I mean, although typically we look at them and see them bankers and capitalists, actually they dedicated their lives to doing something much bigger, to creating something lasting hundreds of years, to really forwarding society and the world they were living in, to really bring as much richness in life to everyone in it. And that was something very exciting, because we don't think that way as much now. We don't think in a way that's 200 years from now, 300 years from now, and they did, and that's a fascinating mind frame to delve into and explore of being selfless, and also kind of from a drama point of view of what lengths you go to in order to do something bad in order to achieve something good.
Allora, posso